Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me for another episode of my Manchester United career on FIFA 20. We are now into the brand new year of 2020 and the transfer window is open. Time to get down to some business. But first, Arsenal are set to take on Chelsea. This will be an interesting one. We need Arsenal to take points off them. We've just drew against Burnley. As you can see, if Chelsea lose to Arsenal, who currently sit in 7th, then that will open things up. If we beat Arsenal in our next game, then we'll just be a point behind Chelsea. Chelsea won. Yeah, saw that coming, to be honest. Chelsea have quite the, they have a stronger side, if you ask me, and they've beaten them 4-1. It's a huge win, that, for Chelsea. And now they are 6 points ahead of us, with 18 games to go. Still a lot of football to be played in the grand scheme of things, but 6 points, quite an advantage to have. And up next for us, we travel to the Emirates to take on Arsenal, who are in poor form then at the moment. So here we are, pre-match press conference ahead of the trip to Arsenal. Let's see what we're going to be asked here today then. So inconsistent results of late are really testing your team's Champions League ambitions. As I've just said, 18 games to be played. Still a lot of football to be played. What shall I go for? It's our responsibility to try. Kind of sounds bad, doesn't it, to say that? To try. But it won't be easy, but it never is. We want to keep the team on side. I mean, morale at the moment is very happy, so we'll go with that. We'll build it up just a bit heading into to our next game. We'll be able to get back on track. I think we've been doing okay lately. We haven't lost a game in the last 4 or 5 games. We've done it well in all the big 6 fixtures as well. We've beaten Spurs, the league leaders. We've beaten City a couple of episodes back. The players can learn from their mistakes. Depends if they learned anything from our last game. We certainly know their weaknesses. Yeah, we can make do without drawing against Arsenal. We need to go there. We need to win. We need to beat them. And how have we prepared for this game? We are ready. It's like any other match. Performance must be better. We are ready. We're ready to go out there. We're ready to win. As I've said, we've performed well in all the big games so far this season, being the likes of Liverpool and Spurs and so on. Why can't we go to Arsenal and beat them? Here we go. Arsenal players looking sharp in pre-match training. David Luiz, someone that we can definitely exploit in this game. Looking forward to that. That duel he'll have with in-form Anthony Martial. It's going to be very interesting to see. And we are certainly ready for this game then. Arsenal against United here at the Emirates. Let's take a look at the team lineups then. So for Arsenal, it is Martinez that starts in goal instead of Leno. Bit of a weird one, that. David Luiz, as I've already mentioned, starts. Nicolas Pepe starts, as well as Joseph Willock. And Aubameyang up top. He'll be the one to keep an eye on for our back 4 today. And it's our back 4 of Lindelof and Maguire that will have their hands full with him. Luke Shaw starts at left back and Wan-Bissaka at right back. We've got McTominay, Maddison and Pogba in midfield. And it's Dan James, Martial and Marcus Rashford as the front 3. Worked well so far this season. See if we can continue it. Pressing early here. Torreira finds Willock. Nice little 1-2s. All over the place for Arsenal. Short gets it away. Finds Rashford. He's done really well to get around his man there. David Luiz. He's going to have a game and a half today, isn't he? Oh, it's poor. Martial finds Rashford. Keeps the ball alive. Dan James. 1-0. 15 minutes gone. Arsenal have been shell-shocked. It was Maitland-Niles' poor pass to David Luiz. I thought it'd be the other way around that would cost Arsenal. David Luiz with a poor pass, not Maitland-Niles. But there we have it. It's cost Arsenal here. So advantage United. Ceballos through for Pepe. Oh, no. That didn't happen. It didn't happen. Not having it. We'll just try and forget this one as quick as possible. Pepe making it 1-1 here. Mistakes all over the place. Oh, Maguire, what am I doing? Passing it back to De Gea. McTominay to Maddison. Can we get ourselves back in front here? Martial. Oh, James perseveres. Pushes through. It's 2-1. There we go. We're back in front. We'll try and forget that Arsenal goal. Fancy celebration there as well from James Maddison. I know it's quite a sweaty goal once again. Maguire. Careful now. McTominay. Maddison. Here is Wan-Bissaka. See what we can do with this attack. It's looking good at the moment. Martial through for Paul Pogba. Go on! Yes! 3-1 United. Not long before the break, and the dab is back. Have it. That's what we're talking about. Martial linking up with his French teammate. Paul Pogba slots it to make it 3-1. Maitland-Niles to Raya. Always puts me off when the players just stand there with the ball. The computer. There we go. It's through for David De Gea. Challenge made on Aubameyang there. Ooh, boos all around here at the Emirates. Unai Emery still in charge. Manchester United have got the better of Arsenal yet again here at the Emirates. Just lacking Jailings out on the pitch dancing. Using that pitch as his dance floor. But there we go. 3-1. Good result. Another big win. So up next we've got the trip to Fratton Park to take on Portsmouth in our first FA Cup game this season. Then we've got Norwich, but before we get to that, the next round of the Europa League has been drawn and we have got Wolfsburg. The first leg we are away, so slight advantage there. We will have to travel to Germany for that one. Looking forward to it actually, because it's not very often United play Wolfsburg. So time to make some signings, I think, seeing that we've just beaten Arsenal. Feeling in a good mood. Let's bring in Bruno Fernandes, a player that I've been promising you guys in the comments for a while now. Well, for the last couple of episodes anyway. We're going to offer him important. He's currently on 25,000. Is that all? Unbelievable. They want crucial. Happy to accept that. 4 years, yeah. Accept that. Let's just get him in. I've got a budget at the moment of 143 mil, so why not? Let's just accept everything. We don't want a release clause. We don't want anyone like Real Madrid coming in and snatching him away from us. And wow, 96,000 a week. It's a huge jump from what he was currently earning at Sporting. But you know what? He's worth it. Quality player, as we've seen in real life. And I'm sure he's going to bring so much more to this team. So there we go. There's the official announcement there in front of the press as he holds up the Manchester United jersey with his new number. Bruno Fernandes, number 18. And he is set to replace Juan Mata, who we did sell back in the summer. Way back in September when I first started uploading this series. So perfect, natural, organic replacement, you could say, Bruno Fernandes for someone like Juan Mata. But let's not forget we've got the likes of James Maddison still in the team. It's good to say Fratton Park on FIFA. It is an official ground here on FIFA. EA have included it into the game. And it's our first FA Cup game of the season, the third round. And I've rotated heavily for this one. Sergio Romero starts in goal. Fosu Mensah, Twanzebe, those two. Let's see if we could get a bit of a partnership going once again with them. And Greenwood starts up top with Gomez just behind. Would be a bit worrying if we don't get a result here today. Greenwood, nice quick pass to Pogba. Gomez now. Your chance to shine finds Rashford. It's 1-0. 34 minutes. Marcus Rashford back on the score sheet for United. And it's all about the celebration. Gomez though with the assist. Bursting onto the scene here. Nicely taken from Rashford. Just powers it past the keeper. He was never saving that. Garner finds James, first time to Gomez. Using a bit of pace here. Gomez finds James. Oh, Rashford makes it 2. He's on for a hat-trick now. Not sure what was going with the ball floating all over the place. Gomez to James. And James finds Rashford at that far post. He just passed it into the back of the net. Look at that. Simple as you like. and he's on for a hat-trick, Marcus Rashford. The goals have dried up lately for Rashford, but they're coming thick and fast in this game. He's on for a hat-trick. Let's see if we can get it. There's still time. James finds Greenwood. Here is Lingard now. Lingard lines up his shot. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful from Jesse Lingard, who's been brilliant in cup ties, whether that's in the Carabao Cup. I know we got knocked out, but he was putting some decent performances there. The Europa League as well. And he started the FA Cup campaign with a goal here. Good win. He's finished Manchester United 3, Portsmouth 0. They'll be happy for the day out against United. Gone are the days of them putting up a real fight against United when they were up in the Premier League with Harry Redknapp in charge. But there we go. They are now out of the FA Cup. United march on. Wonder who we're going to get in the next round. Had a loan offer here for Axel Tuanzebe from Benfica. Bit of a strange one, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and reject that. He ain't going nowhere. We've had a loan offer for Aidan Barlow now. I think I'm going to accept this one. It's from Brentford. A bit realistic as well. A transfer offer for Paul Pogba in January. Comes from Real Madrid for 64.4 mil. No way. Second signing done and dusted then of the January window. It's Lewis Ferguson from Aberdeen, and he will take the number 16 shirt. We've signed him for 5 million. The lad has lots of potential. I mean, I have signed him on my FM20 save I currently have going on, and he's just blossomed into such a wonderful central midfielder, and I'm hoping that that'll be the case here on FIFA. Probably not, but we'll just have to persevere with his development. So then, it's time for Bruno to announce his presence here at Old Trafford in his first game as United are set to take on Norwich in the Premier League as the sun beats down. It's a glorious day for a glorious debut. And there he is, Bruno Fernandes. Shame he doesn't have a star head on FIFA this year. I know he does on PES 20. I'm looking for a good performance all around. We need those 3 points. Been doing decent so far in the league. We start the new year off with a win away to Arsenal. Let's see if we can continue that here today in this 4-2-3-1 formation with Bruno Fernandes in that number 10. All eyes on him. Here is Marcus Rashford. Scored 2 goals last weekend against Portsmouth. Here is Bruno Fernandes. Denied his debut goal. It's only 2 minutes in. Still got plenty of time to go and grab it. If he keeps that up, he might do. Pukki. Nice little back heel there to Stiepermann. It's Pukki again. Hernandez. Oh, it's worrying. Oh, David De Gea. Good save. He was darting in and out. Dancing around with the ball. De Gea saves. Here is Bruno Fernandes then. Looking for options. Rashford over the top for Anthony Martial. He's in here. Bit of a tight angle. And he scores! It's 1-0 United. Right on the stroke of half-time. Anthony Martial scores again. Just so unstoppable. And he takes it so well. Martial, beautiful goal. Well, I'm a bit disappointed by that, to be honest. 1-0 against Norwich at Old Trafford on Bruno Fernandes' debut. Could have been a hell of a lot better than that. But a win is a win. And we'll now turn our attention to our next game. The trip to Anfield against Liverpool. Which you will not want to miss in the next episode. But that's it for this one. Do hope you guys have enjoyed and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching.